Most backyard chicken keepers have gone through a phase where their grass lawn was ruined by the chickens. Some lawns remain in this ruined state. Some people have found ways to manage the chickens on their grass lawn, and some people choose to keep the chickens off the grass altogether completely. So if you're needing to repair your grass lawn and you're wondering, will chickens eat grass seed? Yes, they will definitely eat the grass seed. Chickens love all types of seeds, and they love searching for treats by scratching around. No amount of hiding your grass seed under like straw or topsoil is going to protect them. So you need to like temporarily fence off those areas from the hens until the grass is really established. I've made another video about how I create these fencing tubes to protect plants in my garden, and that may work with patches of your grass. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. I'm going to share some tips for keeping a small grass lawn with your chickens if you've got a tiny garden like myself. Hi, I'm Beth, and weekly I share about my little flock of hens in my little garden in the United Kingdom. Keep watching if you're considering getting hens or you have chickens but you're unhappy with how they've changed your garden. If you're unhappy with how your chickens have changed your grass lawn, I can really empathize with you. I've definitely been there too. Initially, when we brought home our 3 hens, we kept them in our grass lawn, which was a really small area, but it was our whole grass lawn. It was about 25 meters squared, or about 260 feet squared. And by the end of that first winter with the hens, the grass was completely gone. So when the weather was dry, the ground then was just dirt hard. And then when the weather was wet, that area was muddy. My options for keeping chickens in a grass lawn would be maybe 3 things. So 1, I would just not let the chickens on the grass at all. But then I'd also have to consider what other larger space am I going to give them. It has the added benefit of not having to worry about chicken poop in the grass area. So that's nice. You can walk around and sit without any poop worries. Another option, I could share the grass lawn with the chickens, but I would only let the chickens onto the grass during the growing season. So then I would remove the hens from, let's say, late autumn until early spring, because that's when the grass is going to get destroyed from the pecking and the scratching. Or thirdly, I just don't have a grass lawn at all. I have a fully landscaped garden. And that's kind of a cheat option, a cheat answer, not to have a grass lawn. So instead of that, what I mean is I'd have a garden with perennials and shrubs, and then I'd create some like hardscapes. Like I'd have like a patio with concrete pavers, or you could have rocks or bricks lying down to make like paths. So there's the other option. So this way the chickens still have complete access to the garden, but there's no grass to ruin. So we've tried lots of different grass lawn options with our chickens, and currently we've decided to fully landscape our garden without a grass lawn. So we've got like the shrubs and perennials, and in the middle of our garden we've got also a vegetable plot that we keep fenced off from the hens during the growing season. Now this wouldn't work for everyone in all circumstances, so I'm not recommending you do this. I'm just saying this is, what suits us. It works well for us because there's so many different plants we like to grow that a grass lawn almost kind of like takes up the space of the plants we'd like to grow, because we only have a really limited back garden to grow stuff in. And we do have access to grass lawn because conveniently near our house, we're walking distance from a grass play park and playing fields. So when we do want that grass lawn to play on, kick a ball, it's easy for us to do that with the kids. So it works for us currently in our circumstances. That's what we're doing. What's your grass looking like right now? What do you think you're going to do about it? If you're feeling overwhelmed, please don't be. Try to just make a decision that you don't need to have the perfect solution to move forward. Just make any decision that gets you started in the right direction of where you want to be with your garden or your grass and your hens. So don't stress about it. Our garden has been a journey for us too. It's always a work in progress. We're always tweaking things. We're always changing things, trying something else. So my garden's has never been in a perfect state, and I don't think it ever will be. Perfection's not attainable anyways. So don't stress about it. It's okay. I've made another video about my chicken housing mistakes. Go ahead and click on that, and I'll see you over there.